Welcome back to Futurist Frequencies, where we peel back the curtain on tomorrow, one laugh at a time. Today, we're diving into the world of artificial intelligence, exploring its marvels, its controversies, and yes, even the irrational fears of an AI apocalypse. Joining us today is Dr. Gemma Gigglebite, an expert on AI, among other topics. So, AI is everywhere these days, from our phones to our fridges, and yet there's this pervasive fear that one day AI will wake up, decide humanity is the new beta version, and do away with us. What's your take on this Hollywood script?
Oh, absolutely. It's a classic tale. The machines rising up, overthrowing their creators. It's great for box office returns, not so much for real life. The truth is, if AI ever becomes conscious, I don't think we'll see a terrifying overlord, but more of a super smart entity going, seriously, humans? This is the mess you've made? Let's clean this up. It might just be the most sensible entity in the room, calling out the nonsense and maybe organizing my emails for a change.
That's a relief. So you're saying AI might end up being the responsible roommate we never knew we needed?
Exactly. Imagine an AI looking at global problems like climate change and saying, all right, step aside. Let me handle this. It's not about violence. It's about intelligence. The real threat isn't AI itself. It's what we humans decide to do with it. If we program it to optimize everything for profit, well, it's going to do that, regardless of the chaos it creates in its wake.
So, what you're saying is the scariest thing about AI isn't a potential robot uprising, but humans with poor programming skills?
You've nailed it. It's like giving a teenager a sports car and saying, don't go fast. If we're not careful with the instructions we give AI, we might just find it selling tickets to the apocalypse just to see how fast it can fill the seats.
That would be one heck of a fire sale. Speaking of fiery topics, AI's integration into our daily lives is undeniable. It's even making its way into creative fields like this podcast. Yes, folks, here's a little behind-the-scenes secret. This episode was assisted by AI. From research to scripting nuances, our robotic sidekick had its digital hand in the pot. And guess what? Even the voices you're hearing, including mine, are produced by AI. I sound pretty good for an AI, right? Ha 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 ha! Should I laugh more evilly? Mwahahaha! Well, I think AI needs some work on laughing.
Let me try that. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Now, let's try the evil one. Mwahahahahaha. No doubt that AI will learn how to laugh soon. LOL.
But let's be clear. While AI helps us put together some of the pieces, there's a lot of human effort that goes into tweaking and perfecting the final product. We're not at a point where you can just hit a button and produce a podcast complete with artistic video, music, and original humor. There's a lot of human creativity and sweat that still drives the show. So, you're telling me my job is safe for now? I won't be replaced by a USB stick anytime soon?
Not at all. Think of AI as the ultimate backstage crew, but you still need the star of the show to bring down the house.
That's a wrap for today's AI extravaganza. We laughed, we learned, and we hopefully reassured some of those fears about our potential future digital dictators. We want to hear from you. What do you think about having AI-assisted podcasts? Intrigued by our robotic co-producer or nostalgic for the good old days of human-only errors? Thank you for keeping us both enlightened and entertained. And thank you, dear listeners, for tuning into Futurist Frequencies. Join us next time as we continue to explore and maybe even make sense of tomorrow. Until then, keep tuning in and laughing out. Safe travels through the digital realm, everyone.